All right, good day, people. So I'm in the Dark Horse investor community, and we're doing the 60-day trading challenge. So this is week 3, all right, and this is what we're doing each day. On Monday, post one noted before after chart, and Tuesday, today we're going to post 2. But I really want you guys to see we got some members that did good. All right, so Miss McGee right here. All right, yesterday. This is her before. All right, so we're using our standard. It's called the black line method. All right, we're looking for a price across this 11.8. All right, she notates it. All right, she wants it to go to the 50%. So that's where she wants to take this trade to. Right, so this is her before, and then she has her after. Boom! Look at that. All the targets hit, even went even lower. Okay, so even over time, she'll get good enough to where she can go for some deeper profits as well too. Like for instance, you see over here, we can pull our fist right here all the way up to here, and we can play the levels coming down on a bigger move. But this is a great trade. Just being simple and doing the same thing over and over. I told you guys, our job now and moving forward, everything we do in life is get simplified. Like all this stuff, even it's a lot of content that's in within the community. I mean, it's designed that if you once the information is given, you jump on it, you get it done, and you move on. If you don't, it's going to be information overload. Just like in the Telegram group. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all come in and y'all probably see 1,000 messages. Ain't nobody read through those 1,000 messages. You're gonna just hit the little button that's gonna drive everything down to the last thing that you just, or the most recent post. All right, here goes Sean. All right, he did. This is the Swiss franc and the Japanese yen. He's doing the same thing, 11.8. So these are probably screenshots from his phone. All right, so it looks a little different. But he playing the same level. You see right here, it's 11. It's 11.8. All right. So then this is his after, and you see it. It hit down to the 50%. All right. So some people take it to the 50, some take it to the 61. It depends, but it clearly played out. And this is on a 4-hour time frame, so that's a lot of pips. He really, really ate. You know what I'm saying on that. All right. So yeah, guys, this is great. This is stuff that we, that we post. Like for instance, this was so I saw this head and shoulders. Then the price did push up a little higher before it fell, but we did see this is mine before on yesterday, and then here's the after. Although my tool went off on the head and shoulders. But you see this little push up right here. Like I had my head and shoulders right here. It was a push up, and then it rolled over. But we was expecting to roll over. And this is just a little liquidity sweep that happened up here at the top, pushed over. But and regardless of whether or not we get a trade right or wrong, the question is, do we run the system correctly? And if you did, that is the win. All right. And so what we're doing is we're doing these charts because they're what we can all go back. All right. So this is here's week 2. All right, and we can go in and we can go back and we can look. You know what I'm saying on all our stuff. All right, throughout the week. So get all these charts. All right. I even post a video. So sometimes we post a video of me going over some things. All right. Here's another one, I believe. So you see how he is focusing only on this Swiss franc and Japanese yen. Like he can literally just make a living just trading that. All right, he posted this before, and then here's this after. Look at the levels hit. So if y'all don't understand what I'm saying right now, is that And on this trade, he believed that the Japanese yen is going to be stronger than the franc, and he as the prices, the candles are dropping, he is making money because he's betting on the downside. All right, and it's not. People think that when charts go down or candles go down, that something is wrong. No, we can. That means that the other currency is strong. The yen is stronger than the franc. Even if we go on a chart right now and look at this is XRP USDT. It's not saying that XRP is bad right now. It's just saying the US dollar is stronger right now. All throughout the markets right now, we're having some corrections. Even SPY, all right, it's at 840, but look at the pre-market at 656. All right, we're down here. We're gonna close this gap. This is a gap yesterday. Okay, now watch this. We also, well, at least I did. I took this trade yesterday, right? And this is the impulse coming down. All right, look at the levels. 11.8 cross. We're going to take it to the 50% or the 61. Right? It barely gets to the 61, and it rolls back over. But we gap up, and these levels are hit. We're good. We're out. We're out of the trade. So this is on SPY. All right, and now this gap right here, we're just close this gap. But watch this. I could have measured just this impulse right here, and we could play it now. Because we're in pre-market, it's only so much you can do. You're not able to take out some option contracts right away. You just have to trade it, like a spot contract. But look what happened. 11.8 cross. What we want to do? Take it between 50 or 61. All those levels are being hit, and we just continue doing this over and over and over again. Also, guys, if you are investing in crypto, man, look, I understand you may have a whole bunch, but start concentrating in getting a basket of assets that you really believe in, and you continue to invest in those, build robust plans around that. All right, go through the academy. Go on our Telegram and download if you haven't already. It's there. You already have the investment guides on that. All right. And so my biggest thing moving forward is we need to get focused. We need clarity. We need to be able to continuously do the same thing over and over. It has to become boring. But in the mix of boring, we are building our accounts, we're building our character, we're building discipline, we're building a true strong bridge. All right. Now, just because a lot of us start out together, not all of us going to make it. It's because some people have certain things they have to overcome within themselves that right now it may not be their time. But it's my hope, all right, that majority of us can get it. And sometimes it just takes a little bit of, we got to take a different path, all right? But if nobody ever told you, if you listen to this video, looking at it, I believe in you, all right? And I know that you believe in yourself, but just right now you just have a lot of things going on. And that's life, all right? But let's just try to get more simplified. Let's try to drown out the noise, let's drown out the distractions, and then let's get at it. Okay? Now, once again, we're in a 60-day challenge. It's week 3. But anybody can join the challenge anytime. We're gonna do multiple other challenges, guys. Like, that's what we want to do. We want to put the work in, and at the end we can go back and we can look. So when we go through, we look at all this stuff. These are all the people that are doing it. Some people haven't really joined in. They sit on the sideline, which is cool. That's why it's a challenge. You may have to say, like, man, dang, I did good for 2 weeks, but then I dropped. All right, well, yeah. Well, then when we do the next challenge, you got something that you got a benchmark, okay? But boom, we keep doing it, and that's what the challenge is for. And then we reset. Then we may have other different types of challenges, all right? To stretch certain muscles that we need. So we're constantly always training, and then when the time comes. So y'all know last Friday, crypto markets got destroyed. But because we knew what we were looking for, we were good. Like if you look at Sean, he was trading the Japanese yen, right? Well, guess what? The yen typically is a safe haven. So he gonna find a lot of strength. So the yen was performing well because it's a safe haven. So when people are doubtful in the economy, the U.S. dollar, the Swiss franc, and the Japanese yen are one of the few currencies that people uh, take flight into. Right. So if you know that, boom, you can play the game. Some people went long on gold, and they ate and they did well. All right. So always in the comment section, ask things on the post on YouTube. You can type anything in. All right. If y'all want different types of videos, like let me know. All right. I'm here to help. But like I said, and I'll put the description in. I'm not the description, but the link in if people still want to join. Like I said, we'll be doing multiple other challenges. We'll be doing some investment challenges too. All right, so we have different types. We have like in the stock market and in the crypto market, and just really just honing in maybe on one or two assets and build up a robust plan. And what does that look like? So some of these challenges can go out a year or longer, so that we can have something to look back and we can analyze and we can go over. You can learn how to, okay, do I trim off an asset? Do I add? What do I do here? How can I be more aggressive here? But you still focusing on one thing, right? That's something that can be done. All right, y'all. I'm out. Hit the like button, subscribe. It's your boy E White. Have a great one.